Thank you for your interest in Adhesive Systems Technology Corporation's gear metering pump for dispensing. AST offers a complete line of meter mix and dispense equipment for all types of single and plural components, such as polyureas, urethanes, epoxies, silicones, and fire-stop materials. AST offers systems for applications including joint filling and sealing, crack injection, spot repair, caulking, anchoring, doweling, and bonding. The purpose of this presentation is to introduce you to the GMP-025. The GMP-025 is an electric gear metering pump which uses a gerotor-style internal pump. The simplicity of design and ease of operation allow the operator to fill joints faster and more efficiently with less waste in caulking tubes or other pumping equipment. Please note that all items reviewed in this presentation can be found in the instruction manual. For any specific concerns or questions, please feel free to contact AST by phone at 763-592-2060. The GMP-025 meter mix dispense system has two gerotor-type gear metering pumps that are powered with an electric motor. The system consists of 7 sections. 1. Material containers. 2. Electric drive motor. 3. Gerotor pumps and material outlets. 4. Delivery hoses. 5. Dispense assembly. 6. Static mixer. 7. Controls. One. Material containers. Two 5-gallon tanks made of stainless steel are supplied with the GMP-025. Material supply containers are piped to the gear pump's inlets. Teflon piping tape is used to provide sealing. 2. Electric drive motor and gear reducer. The GMP is driven by a TEFC 90-volt DC variable speed electric motor. The motor is fuse protected, which is located inside the controller. The internal gear reducer is pre-lubed and sealed. 3. Gerotor pumps and material outlets. Each AST gear metering pump consists of a hardened drive shaft, shaft lube chamber with dual shaft seals, internal gear lube chamber with grease bleed port, metering gear, material inlet block with air bleed port, and a material outlet assembly with gauge. In operation, the pump shaft is connected to an inner drive gear which, when turned, drives an outer internal driven gear. The inner gear has one less tooth than the outer gear, allowing the pump to transfer material from the inlet to the outlet of the pump, which are on opposite sides of the gears. Precise tolerances allow for a minimum of material bypass as the gears maintain a positive seal. Ratios are a function of the number of teeth on either drive pulley. Example, a 32 and a 16-tooth pulley will dispense at a 2-to-1 ratio by volume, and a 20-tooth pulley on each side will dispense at a 1-to-1 ratio by volume, which is shown. Gauges on the outlets of the pumps allow the operator to monitor pumping pressures. Please note, pressure readings on the gauges will almost always be different from A to B. This is due to the difference in viscosities of the A and B materials. 4. Delivery hoses. A and B materials flow through their individual delivery hoses. The two material hoses join the main system to the dispensing applicator. The hoses used have a Teflon core with stainless steel braiding on the outside. They can be damaged if severely kinked, but are generally resistant to most solvents that may be used to flush the system. 5. Dispense assembly. The standard applicator for the GMP-025 is a manually actuated dispense applicator. System operating on and off signals are given when the operator presses the applicator switch. A and B materials are kept separated to the point where they join together inside the disposable plastic mixer at the applicator tip. A retaining nut forces a tight fit of the disposable mixer nozzle to the threaded applicator block. 2 grease zerks are located on the side of the dispense manifold. These can be used to fill the manifold with a compatible lubricant to prevent material problems inside the manifold when not in use. Only lubricants compatible with the material to be dispensed can be used. The same lubricant can be used in the gear metering pumps. A check valve for each component is located inside the manifold. The check valves supplied are assemblies which should be disassembled and cleaned periodically. The O-ring inside the check valve can be replaced if necessary. 6. Static mixer. Sometimes referred to as a mixer nozzle, the static mixer is a disposable tube that mixes parts A and B together. Static mixers are available in a variety of diameters and mixing elements. Mixer outlet tips have several diameters depending on where they are cut off. Field experience will determine which diameter, element quantity, and opening size is best. 7. Motor controller. One control for the operator to set or adjust is the drive motor speed controller. Turning the speed control dial clockwise will increase the speed of the motor and the output of the pumps. A power switch is located next to the speed control dial. 2 fuses are located inside the motor controller, one for the motor armature and one for the controller itself. Section 2. Daily operation. Startup and shutdown. For startup, check level of materials and containers, making sure level is always over 1/3. Clean off the dispense manifold with plastic mixer nozzle removed. Pump material into waste container to verify smooth, air-free flow of both materials. Wipe head clean and coat the dispense manifold with compatible lubricant. Place new plastic mixer nozzle on applicator block and secure with mixer retainer nut. Two. Shutdown. Remove plastic mixer nozzle and discard. Trigger the applicator to ensure that cross-contamination does not occur. Turn off motor controller and disconnect the plug from power. Clean head of applicator and coat the threads and tip with compatible lubricant. Lubricate grease zerks on applicator head. Fill until the lubricant comes out of the portholes where the mixer is attached. Wipe away any displaced material. Lubricate grease zerks on the side of each pump. The chamber being filled is between the shaft seals. Lubricate the pump's internal gears. Open the end of the bleed valve on the bottom of each pump. Fill the zerk on top of the pump until fresh lubricant comes out the hole in the side of the bleed valve. Close the bleed valve and verify that the tanks are over 1/3 full. Periodic maintenance to be performed on the GMP 025 consists of 1. Clean and lubricate your rotor pumps. Remove and clean any material, residue, or film with compatible solvent. Use a damp pad only. Do not pour solvent. Lubricate with compatible lubricants. If leakage appears at shaft, replace seals. 2. Clean dispense assembly. Remove check valves. Disassemble and clean. Replace O-ring if necessary. Clean the threads and ports of the dispense manifold. If necessary, it can be removed and soaked in a compatible solvent. 3. Ratio check. Remove the retainer cap or mixer nozzle. Trigger applicator. 2 separate beads of material will appear. Compare for correct volume. As soon as a problem is noticed, immediately remove the disposable plastic mixer nozzle and try dispensing material. This may prevent or purge material crossover if it is not already hardened. After the static mixer is removed, then check the following. 1. Is the dispense manifold plugged? 2. Is there sufficient material in the tanks? 3. Is the pressure at the outlet gauges changed from normal? 4. Do a ratio check to determine both flow and ratio. To perform a ratio check at the dispense valve, check to see if there is flow from both pumps. Check to see if the check valves are cutting off material evenly when the trigger switch is deactivated. Measure the volume output of each material. If ratio check is not correct, the problem is in the meter. Check to see if air is entrapped in the pumps or hoses. Check to see if the drive belt is loose or worn. Remove belt and check if one of the pump pulleys is frozen. If frozen, attempt to rotate the pulley using a large pliers or pipe wrench. If you have any other problems, please review the troubleshooting guide inside the instruction manual provided with the machine. Once again, thank you for your interest in AST, Adhesive Systems Technology, and our line of rugged and reliable meter mix and dispense equipment. Please feel free to contact us by phone at 763-592-2060 or on the web at www.ast-corp.net.